Hey everybody, I'm back with another unboxing and setup. A while back I kickstarted. Actually, I didn't do the Kickstarter. I bought it afterwards, but I saw it on Kickstarter, and that was the Everlasting Wet Palette. I'd been having some trouble with my existing wet palette, which is the Masterson one, if you can see it there. The problems I was having, first problem I had was it was molding up on me, and I live here in the Chicago area. It gets really humid over the summer, and I paint in the basement, so it's never really that dry in here. It's always kind of damp sometimes, even with dehumidifiers running. The other problem I was running into was the paper palette pieces that came with that. The fibers tend to break off after a while and get mixed in with the paint, which I didn't like. The other problem I was having is when I switched to parchment paper, it dried out too quickly on me. And when I saw that this was coming out, I figured I'd give it a try, and today it showed up. So I just want to do a quick unboxing. I haven't opened it yet. I didn't go all that in with a ton of different extras or things, so I'll kind of get into what I got. And I want to just set it up and see how it works versus how the Mastersons works. With the Mastersons one, you're supposed to soak the paper for a while. You're supposed to soak the sponge for a while. To combat the mold, I was putting Simple Green in the bottom a little bit to kind of keep that out of there, keep the smell down. But we'll see how this goes. This is by Everlasting Wet Palette Painter Set by Redgrass. I went with the smaller version, not the bigger version. Directions are here on the back. There's also a thing on there to go and look at the website or on YouTube to see this setup. So just going to do a quick open this up. It just came today. Pretty excited about it. Let's get this going. It's packed really well. And let's see what's in there. Ooh, nothing. Box is empty now. So let's do some unpacking. You can already see there's moisture in there, so that sponge comes already pre-wet, it looks like. Sticker package. Hope you can see with the glare. I also upgraded my background. I know some people are probably bothered by my painty, lazy Susan, so I just opted for this. I'll do this more and more. And I painted that, so it's a little different color. So in here, here's your strap to keep the lid on for traveling. Strap. And they call these, get rid of that. They call these the wavies, or wavy. I bought an extra one for each side, and I'll show you how those work in a second. But here is, let's just go ahead and see if I can, how do I open it? You crack it open. Ooh, first time. Alright, so, the way this works is the way they say you can do actually is you have room for two. You could do one here and one in here. I'm only going to work with the one. This kind of sits in there. So you have a nice raised area. But on the side of this, there's magnets. And magnets, looks like. And magnets. There's no magnets on this side. So what I chose to do was get two of these. It comes with one. I got an extra one. What I wanted to do with this is they just, let's see if it works, they just snap on the side, which is pretty nice. And I didn't plan on that, so I might keep the lid somewhere else while I'm working so that doesn't come off. So here's that. And let me get the other one set up for the way I was thinking, because my palette usually goes over there under my other camera. So let's see, this should just snap on that side. That's pretty good. Or it can go there. Can't go here, there's no magnets on that side. So one way or the other. Comes with 50 sheets. I bought an extra 50 just in case. I don't go them through that often, so just figured it'd be better to have one set extra. And here we have the sponge that goes in. Let's see how this opens up. It comes with two sponges, so I have an extra that's right. Set that off to the side, and let's open this one. Get my X-Acto knife. Ugh. It's sealed. Alright, cut that open. Let's see what the sponge feels like. Ooh. I can't explain it. It feels kind of like, I don't even know. But that's really interesting. I can't. It feels strange. that goes in there. So when I watched the video online, it said to fill it up. They don't want you to soak the paper. They want you to fill it up to the edge of the sponge. So I just went and got a cup of water. I'm going to pour that on there. See how that fills in until the whole sponge is saturated and you have like a film of water to the edge. So I'm going to kind of, let me take these off for a second. So you move this around and fully saturate that sponge. It looked like they wanted, when you tilt it, the water should be puddling on the sides. So let's soak that. That might be too much. Let's see. Yeah, let me get. Yeah, they pour out just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, that looks about right. It's right up to the edge. Kind of see it going through there. Might be too much. Let me get a little more out of there. I don't want to overdo it. All right. Yeah, because that way you see water kind of pooled around the edges. Okay. As far as these go, it doesn't look like, looks like you have to cut them open, so I'm just gonna, my trusty old X-Acto, very old X-Acto. And let's go ahead and set this on. So like I said before, it says not to soak it, so I'm just gonna take it and lay it on top. I said to use your fingers to move the air bubbles out, but the one cool thing I got, when I got my screen shield for one of my tablets, I got one of these, and it kind of really helps to kind of get air bubbles out of the wet palette. Now the edges of this are curling. Might have just a bit too much water in there. Don't know why the edges are curling. It's not sitting on there right. Yeah, I did something wrong. Get a little more water out of there. Let me pull this up and set it back down. It's kind of hard to get. It's not the exact, it's not a perfect fit. There's a little bit of sponge on the sides versus, let me get this done. So the setup, this could have gone a little smoother, but it's got a, yeah, I don't know if you can see that. The paper doesn't go all the way to the edge, which is okay, I hope. I hope I didn't get this too wet because it said to keep the paper dry. It doesn't look like I did. Let me just tap that dry a little bit. Let's see how it is. Okay. Yep. All right. I like my, this is where my OCD comes in. All right, let's try some paint on it. And I'll get a little brush and just some purple. Let me give this a shake and see how it is. Don't want to ruin it. And that's it. That's the setup. That's what they say. So like these are for, you know, your Lamia medium or whatever extra stuff you got. But this is actually, I'm going to see how this lasts. I'm going to clip the closed here in a bit and come back to it tomorrow and see what it looks like. But this is, I really like the setup so far. It's nice and compact. Let's see. It should fit right where my other one was. It might even give me a little more room. I tend to paint with a lot of stuff on there, so I don't know. Let's hopefully this turns out. But yeah, that's the Everlasting Wet Palette setup. I hope I did it right. I got maybe a little bit too much water on top, but I'll get better at it. It says it doesn't, it's different than your Masterclass or your Masterson's one. It says it works different. It might take you a couple times of getting used to using it and how it hydrates your paint. But let's see. Let's see how it goes. So far, the quality of it, I'm impressed. It's really nice. So that's it. Thanks, and I'll talk to you later.